Fuel gauge not working? It may not stop you from running, but it's pretty inconvenient not knowing how much gas you actually have. So in my situation, the gauge was stuck on full and not going down any until you turn the key off. I, of course, jumped the gun and got a new replacement sender because it's always a sender, except this time. Luckily with the tracker, both ends of the system are easily accessible. So definitely start with checking all your connections and any fuses that might be part of the circuit. Our first test is going to be to unplug your wires back near the sender, and your gauge should drop out to empty. With the key still on, the second simple test, take a short piece of wire and ground the plug going to the gauge momentarily, just enough to see it go to full when it's grounded. The third test or option is more of a rule out. If you have 6 feet of wire and you can get from the sender all the way to the back of the gauge, we can at least rule out any broken wires or grounded wires that you can't see in the system. Black to black, pink to pink. Our fourth test is going to get a little more technical. We're going to grab our multimeter and test the resistance of the sender. You also need to know about how much fuel is in the tank. You're going to get a reading near 200 at full, down to the low 30s near empty. If you're not getting any reading, then it's probably the sender. After just a little bit of research, I found a direct replacement. Turns out that if the gauge is stuck in a high position, it's probably the gauge, and I wanted to go with original equipment. Replacing it was no big deal. One nut in the bracket, and you plug the wires back in. I then snipped the old plug off the old sender, offset my connections, and covered it with heat shrink. So good luck with yours, and I hope this helped.